a while I saw your videos, I had to search you up to. So if somebody is actually searching you up to watch your video, then it means they care about your content.
Right.
It means that there's something that has stuck with them because of the content that they saw. So I think that
Welcome to Modest Mike. Today, our guest is a beautiful content creator and a skilled cook. Her passion for cooking is shown in all that she does. Drum roll! Let's welcome Hadija. Welcome, Hadija.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. You as well.
Like maybe now blue be my favorite color. Okay, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Who is Hadija?
Khadija. Well, my full name is the names I use for my social media. Khadija Khalid. Those are my government names. You can always arrest me whenever. I can't run away. And I am a digital media enthusiast. I create content for a living at the moment. And my content is around lifestyle and food, mainly. Aside that, I think I am an extroverted introvert. I like to be on my own a lot of times. So yeah. Well, as the interview goes on, you get to know me more.
Okay. Let's start.
Okay.
Let's start with content creation. What inspired you to start content creation?
Okay, so for my content creation, I just realized that I like to take videos of any other thing, anything that is happening in my environment. I just realized that I like to take videos of those things and just, keep them as memories.
Okay.
So during COVID times, well, I post a lot of my WhatsApp status, and I realized that won't bring me any other thing. I post 24 hours later, it has disappeared. So I started posting on YouTube, all those that I would usually post on my WhatsApp status. I now channeled my energy to YouTube. At that moment, I wasn't looking forward to making money or anything. I just wanted to keep my videos safe such that I can always revisit those memories. But then eventually I realized that this is actually something that I can monetize. So I put in a lot of energy, and then eventually I shifted to TikTok. So for TikTok, it wasn't the plan at first. The plan has always been YouTube. And I started posting like teasers of the videos I would post on YouTube on TikTok. And then I realized that TikTok is actually a platform that it's easy for you to gain visibility. So then I also started putting efforts into my TikTok as well. Okay. And then I realized that I actually like to, take the process of me cooking as well and then posting it. So that's how come my content creation journey started, basically.
Oh, okay. So how do you get inspiration for these contents that you create?
So my inspiration is basically in my surroundings.
Okay.
So first of all, well, you said I cook a lot. I don't see myself as somebody who likes to cook. I'm just in an environment where there's no food around. So whether you like it or not, you're going to cook.
Okay.
And I'm someone that I like to take videos of the things that I'm doing. So then if I'm cooking, then I'm just going to be taking the video of what I'm doing. Then I post it as a food video. And then it looks like people are very interested in food content. So some way, somehow, I became known for food content. So basically, that is how that is one of the ways that I get inspiration for my content, my environment. And I also watch other people. Okay. I watch other content creators. And I watch their content and I feel like, I can recreate this in my own space, actually. So that then it's like mine. So it's not like copying someone else to do mine. So I watch other people and then they inspire me of a certain kind of creativity that's, I may already even be having in mind, and then I just recreate it, and that's how I get my inspiration.
Oh, okay. So when did you discover your passion for cooking?
So once again, Well, I can't entirely say I do not like to cook. I, as a matter of fact, it is a chore to me, but it's like I don't have a choice.
Okay.
So then that is when I realized that, okay, I can actually make something out of this if I keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I also realized that I like to play with food.
Okay.
So I can put tomatoes, onions, pepper together and just see what it will give me. I just like to play with my food.
Mm-hmm.
That is when I also realized that, okay, actually this is something that I can pursue. So yes, I would say passion is like 60%, and then the fact that I don't have a choice. In my neighborhood, there's nobody like readily selling food for you to buy. So that is also like a factor. And then the fact that I like to take videos is also a factor. So you say maybe passion is 60%, the fact that I don't have a choice like 20%, and I like taking videos 20%. So then it gives me, the whole food content creation package kinda.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it is.
Like, what are some of your favorite dishes to make?
In my opinion, I think banku and pepper and fish is like the fastest food you can ever make to me.
Okay.
I feel like, and I'm not the kind to, I don't really like the tea and I like my meals heavy. So the fastest one I can put together is banku and pepper and fish. I'm not preparing any stew. I'm just grinding tomatoes and with pepper and onions together with some salt.
Okay.
I put my fish. Sometimes I don't even bother to fry the fish like from scratch. I'd either buy the ones they've already fried, or I'll buy the Abidjan salmon, or how they call it, that one, and I just put my meal together. So banku and then pepper and fish would be like my go-to food to make.
So as a Muslim lady, how do you balance staying true to yourself and then creating content that appeal to your audience?
So this matter, I think naturally, because I'm somebody who likes to keep to myself, I don't try to let maybe something that I'm seeing on the internet pressure me. I'm just in my own bubble doing my own thing.
Okay.
So, and naturally too, I don't really like hair. Like, I don't like playing with my hair. So it comes naturally to me to scarf my hair.
Okay.
I don't have the time to sit down and comb my hair. My hair is always in cornrows. I'm not a hair person. So naturally it comes to me to just scarf my hair and go about my content creation. So I'm not out here to maybe be like most Muslimah or something.
Okay.
Some of these things come naturally to me. So it's not easy, but it's easy for me, if I can say that. So it's easy for me to balance that in my content creation.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
basically.
okay. So what do you think makes someone a successful content creator?
I would always say it is you, your authentic self. So I said earlier that I get my inspiration from some other content creators as well. But if you look at my video and look at their video, you can tell that I'm in my own space. I'm in my own bubble.
Right.
I'm not using the same fonts they are using. No, I have taken my videos in a completely different way. Maybe they will take their videos in maybe one shot. But maybe me, if I'm pouring maybe water into my glass, I may want to focus on the water pouring into my glass. I won't show maybe the whole thing. So then the outlook of my video is completely different from the one that I actually got inspiration from. So then it helps me stay true to what I already do.
Okay.
So authenticity to me is just what makes you special, to be honest.
So how do you deal with pressure and expectations from these audience?
I think again, I have a very interesting temperament.
Okay.
I am not bothered. I'm a very unbothered person. I can't even care. Like, I am very indifferent about a lot of things. Not that, well, obviously there are some things that I actually care about, but if my daily bread doesn't really come from you, or there's no special role you are playing in my life, I don't see why certain things, pressure, negativity should affect me. Like, I don't care about you. Why are you caring about me? So to be honest, those things don't really get to me. Maybe one or two things to get to you. Somebody come and tell you why you are doing something as a Muslim lady. Why are you doing this as a Muslim lady? Why are you doing that as a Muslim lady? But all of us grew up differently. I wasn't veiling until fourth year university. The whole of university, I wasn't like somebody who veils my hair, even though I'm not even a hair person. So my hair is always like natural or something. I'm not a hair person. So if you come to me and you think you can just say, "Hey, why you're Muslim today? You're doing this," you're not getting to me at all. Like
Right.
you're not doing anything to me. So I remain unbothered about these things, and I think people should as well. But then if I receive them, some of them are obviously constructive criticism, and then you take it in good faith. But some of them to come to you as an attack, and then I just look at you, I just delete your comments or block you altogether. I'm not now coming to do back and forth with you. Nah. So I remain unbothered, to be honest.
Okay. So you spoke about authenticity. How what role does it play in your content creation, and how do you maintain it?
So I live with my parents now,
Okay.
and then my setting is kind of unique. It's not what you would always like you're likely to see on the internet. So I think one of the things that makes my content unique is my setting where I live. So where I live is not really, bougie, if I can say bougie. So it's not like a really bougie place, but then I go about my content and you watch the content and it's like you can actually relate to whatever it is that I'm putting out. So I had someone tell me that they've not seen my content in a while. I'm posting, but then it happens that maybe the platform you're posting on is not showing your video to your followers or people that your videos usually go to see or view. So I have them telling me, "Oh, it's not a while I saw your videos. I had to search you up to." So if somebody is actually searching you up to watch your video, then it means they care about your content.
Right.
It means that there's something that has stuck with them because of the content that they saw. So I think that that's what helps.
Okay.
So right now the person realized that they were not seeing my content and then they actually searched for me to see my content. I'm even sure that person is not even a follower, but it's like somehow I appear on their For You page. So now they are searching for me. Hey, what is this? It's been a long time.
Long time.
So which means that there's something that has stuck with them, and that is how authenticity helps you to remain relevant.
Okay. I'm sure that now brands approach you and all of that. How do you handle brand collaborations when they intersect with your beliefs and values?
Okay. So some of them, I don't know how to put this, but I had a brand reaching out to me to work with a pork product.
Okay.
So I just then obviously had to tell her that I wish to do it, but this is not aligning with my personal beliefs.
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, she's so sorry. How did she even forget that the person she was reaching out to is a Muslim?" So most of them are very understanding. You just tell them that, "Nah, I can't do this particular one," and then that's it. Maybe they look for someone else they can do that collaboration with. Basically, that is it. If it's not aligning with your beliefs, you just say no and go away.
Go.
That's it. There's no any back and forth. Nah, just say no and go away. That's what I do.
Okay, so as a Muslim woman, sometimes when you see these misconceptions about Muslim ladies, it might get to you sometimes. How do you use your platform to address these misconceptions?
Okay, so I don't see myself as somebody who is knowledgeable enough to share some of these things. Well, I can, but I don't see myself I'm not so confident that I'm the right person to be telling someone else what they should do or what they should not do. I don't believe I'm most Muslimah or something. I'm trying my best, obviously, but I'm not somebody that I think maybe the way I dress or something has inspired somebody to start dressing more appropriately.
Appropriate.
That's what I think. So I just feel that maybe your actions as the person, I don't necessarily have to talk about it, but your actions as a person can inspire somebody or influence somebody
Okay.
to do better. Basically, that's what I can say.
Okay. So, when it comes to your faith, how does it influence your content creation?
So then again, it's one of the it's one of the things that I get inspiration from. So I can wake up maybe on a Friday and be like, okay, today I'm doing a Friday vlog, and incorporate the fact that maybe I went to Juma in that vlog. So it's one of the things that actually gives you content ideas. Okay, so today I woke up feeling like on top of my iman. What am I going to do today?
Right.
What am I going to do today to bring out, my Malama side? Then I'll be like, okay. Or maybe during Ramadan, like this, you can create a lot of Ramadan content. Somebody's probably not fasting at all, but because they've seen your content, they are gingered to fast as well. So I just think that it's one of the things that gives me content inspo. To be honest. Yeah.
So, can you share a memorable experience you've had, like, through your
Through my
journey?
journey.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot. So when I started YouTube, I think a year, I was even still under 1K followers after a year on YouTube. But then someone reached out to me. That was when I also realized that people are watching you and you never know.
Right.
Someone reached out to me one fateful day. I was at work. I was having a 9 to 5. I was at work, and then I didn't know how I was going home from work that day because my money is finished. And then someone contacted me. Oh, Kadi, I saw your content. Apparently, the person is in the US.
Okay.
I saw your content and thought you are doing so well. You are giving me like that feeling. There's a word for it. I've forgotten. When I remember, I'll say it. Oh, I've forgotten the word, but like they're having the feeling of home from watching my videos. So they just wanted to make my day. If I have a Patreon account, so Patreon is like an account where viewers can show support to creators without like directly dealing with them, something like that.
No, okay.
And then he realized that was going to be like a whole process and was like, okay, if I have a Momo, I should send my Momo. And then I realized that some 1,500 for sitting in my accounts that I have to this is a miracle because like that day I was just thinking a lot, and then that message came in. I'm like, wow. Like I was just sitting somewhere just because I'm on YouTube and somebody really likes my content.
Right.
They just sent me money like that. And that's like the first money that I received from YouTube. At that point, YouTube was not paying me any money. So it was free money that I got from a viewer. I'm like, okay, we are getting somewhere. So that was like really special to me. The fact that it also came at a time that I was broke, like flat broke.
Right. And like God has said, I'm an angel angel in human form.
I swear, I tell you. So that's like one of the most memorable things. I mean, I've had quite a number. With this whole Kivo challenge thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I saw that one too. They advertised that if you're a content creator, you can just create content with their product, and then they give the guidelines on what's to say in the video, to be eligible to enter the competition. So I just filmed my video with my mom, a very cute video like that. And then we waited. I sent my video to them. They never responded. I'm like, hey, these people, so I'm like, okay. So I messaged one lady who was like the face of the whole ad for the Kivo challenge. I messaged her, I'm like, this one not responding. Oh, I think at that point, I just wanted to get the acknowledgement of receipt that, okay, we've seen your video. Even if I don't win, I know that you see my video.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. But eventually, they saw it actually, but I think the number of messages they were having were so much. So later on, they responded anyway, like after 3 weeks. So they responded anyway, and then we had to now wait for, the final, whoever won, who won what
record
sister. And then I was there I think it was on a Friday or Thursday, and they asked me to come on a Tuesday or so, that I have won a prize. Like I was one of their winners, and then I got that I was actually the winner.
Yeah.
Like, people, what is wrong with you telling me that, okay, you are a winner for this? No. They waited when I got there.
Okay.
So I actually won the phone that I'm currently using, this
Yeah.
14 Pro Max. And that's what I'm currently using for all my content. And I'm enjoying it so much. Yeah.
I feel
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So those are like some of my most memorable ones. Oh, there have been others. I was even a chef for this program, around the world festival, where we had to what's the name? Prepare a meal from a different country other than Ghana.
Okay.
The name of the program is Around the World, so that people will come and experience food from around the world. So there were people cooking from Korea, UK, Germany, whatever, India. Like, there were so many countries being represented, and I chose to work on Gambian food. So it was quite the challenge. Obviously, what am I doing with Gambian food? Me, I'm a Ghanaian. I don't know anything about Gambian food. But at the end of the day, I made this meal called chicken yassa. It's just made of plenty onions like that.
Okay.
And then I made it with rice. And then people actually liked it. So it's like that one was challenging, let me say. It was more challenging. So it's like something that has been imprinted on my mind. And the kind of stress that I went through that day, God. So I realized that, like, it's been something that, like, has stuck with me.
Okay.
So those are like some of the things that I can never forget in my journey. Never.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay, like, as humans too, like, the good experience you've had, you can't forget, right?
Exactly.
So have there been like bad ones that you wish you never experienced?
To be honest, the bad ones have got to do with people. Like, people leaving comments on your page. They have no idea who you are. You're just somebody. I'm just somebody on the internet creating my little content here and there. And then you think you can come and insult me.
So far as they are out there, they have an opinion about everything.
Fine, it's okay to have an opinion, but say it nicely. I'm a kind person. I don't go around insulting people that I don't even know from Adam.
Right.
You just come and see me and start insulting me. Why? There was one that I posted a video and the person came to ask me, what's the use of onion in the... To be honest,
I think they do. Cooking is not like it's one...
and I'm not like a professional chef. As at the time, I was just now even starting. So if you ask me what's the use of onion in your food, I can tell you maybe for extra flavor, because now I've been in it for a while and I've learned and I've evolved. But as at that point, my mom, if she's steaming meat and she adds onion, I don't know why she's adding the onion. I just know you are supposed to add onion. And I told you that, okay. And I told you that, to be honest, I don't know. And I put that emoji with the sweat, like a laughing emoji, but then there's the sweat thing in this. Like, I don't know what to say. She took it the wrong way that I'm laughing at her, and I think she's stupid. I'm like, girl, I really don't know what to say to you. And then she started insulting me, telling me, I won't be successful in this content creation. I actually went to even check her page, and she was a content creator herself. I'm like, God.
But is it that she doesn't cook, or she was just looking for your trouble? Because
to be honest, at that point, I just thought that she was looking for my trouble.
Yeah.
Because I just told her I don't know, and put that laughing emoji there. So because of that laughing emoji with the sweat thing, she said I'm laughing at her.
I'm sure the fact that you're using the onions when you said I don't know, maybe she felt you were giving her some chicken
answer.
But
so it was. I just think it was miscommunication. Cause at first I grinded the onions, and I added it to the meat on fire. But then I realized the onions I added, they were not. It wasn't that much. So the half that I was having remaining, I just chopped that one and added it.
Yeah, sometimes people do that.
Why are you asking me why I've added onion?
Your onion.
She insulted me. So now from Instagram, she went to check my TikTok, insulted me. Almost all my videos. I'm like, this guy is not good for my mental health. I just had to block it. Because now at this point, I don't know what to say.
Because of onion.
Onion. It's the onion. So since then, if somebody asks a question and I don't even know the answer, I don't even say I don't know. because usually people come and even answer that person. So when I leave it, then I realize you just leave it for a few hours, somebody will come and give an answer. Then me too, I learn, because I'm not somebody who went to culinary school. I'm just somebody who finds myself in an environment where I have to cook. And I'm just somebody who also learns from my mom. My mom is not there with theory lessons teaching you how to cook. No. So if you ask me why have I put onion, I don't know. If it was salt, I can tell you to taste. Google. It's last time I did this salad and then I added acetic acid, vinegar. And then somebody asked me what's the use of the vinegar. I learned my lesson. So what did I do? I went to Google. And then I came to put the answer there. Because if you come if I now come and tell you I don't know, you come and attack me and tell me I'm foolish.
Right.
Like, no. We are not doing this. Me, I'm somebody, like, I've been through so much to let in somebody's bedding. No, I can't do that. So I prefer peace. Oh my God. So yeah, I think mostly it has to do with comments, negative comments. That's it.
Okay. So what advice do you have for, there are people, upcoming content creators, and then sometimes they feel like, oh, these people have gone too far, maybe me, I might not be able to get there. And then sometimes when you say you're going to look at these TikTok comments, I don't think you make a move.
No, you wouldn't.
TikTok is crazy.
You wouldn't. Somebody said TikTok is the real ghetto. You wouldn't, because I feel like people on Instagram are more DB and TikTok.
Oh yeah,
TikTok.
It's true, and it's like now Instagram doesn't really have the engagement.
Yeah,
I feel like if you want to be like business focused, then you go to Instagram. You don't really care about the likes and all of that. The fact that whatever you're putting out there is getting to your audience, then fine. Like now everyone has moved to Snapchat and TikTok, but that's black app.
Sister,
like you can post a video and then like where your confidence level is, someone will drop and will drop a comment, and sometimes it's not even your video, but then you feel for the person.
Like
you feel for the person and you're like, like if it was me, I'm done.
Sister, I just saw a video where some two ladies were appreciating their husbands, and their husbands are men with disability. So I think one person didn't have an arm or so, like that. Obviously, I'm like, let me just go and read comments. And I opened the comments to think that you think that people will be human at least. I opened the comments and I'm like, wow, like people actually say these things. And what is funny is that anybody can be in their position at any given time. So you are doing that.
I don't care.
Like, I don't understand.
Like, sometimes you wonder how they come up with these comments, because you've seen that a person has just posted like maybe 30 minutes ago, and then you're seeing that comment in like 29 minutes ago, just 1 minute. How did you come up with that thing?
Oh, yes.
And see, like if you want to go to heaven, don't open that TikTok comment, because you end up laughing when you don't even want to laugh.
And like I said, me, I like my mental health. I like my peace. So I've even filtered my comments. If you go to my comments, you may think that it's just nice things that people are saying, but I know what I see. If I look at the comments and I think, oh, this one, maybe I want to deal with, maybe that I'm in a very good mood, let's drag each other. That day, oh, I'll have time for you. But if that comments, sometimes I just go and look at the person's profile and you realize that this person is not worth it. So I won't give you the attention, because somebody saw that I prepared rice and asking me if I used rice. So at that point, should I tell you that I used beans? Like, it's like you're looking for my trouble. Like, so yeah, people can be very, very annoying.
Like, there's this amputee. So she posted, and I think it's a boyfriend or husband, I don't know. He too, same condition.
Yeah.
I come and say terminated. Like.
No, it's bad though. It's bad. Like TikTok is something is terrible. So you just, well, at this point, there's nothing somebody said to me that it will get to me, because I should get used to it by now.
Someone has a disability, the person is short, then you come and say, oh, you are beautiful, I'm short of words. Like, Oh,
yes. Oh yes.
Why?
Yes. Yes.
short of
It's
waist
terrible. Yes. So
And the shots will be in caps, like so that I
Yes.
can see.
they've emphasized. Oh yes. So for TikTok, somebody said it's the ghetto. If you're not sure, your mental health will be in shambles. If you're not careful, your mental health will be in shambles. So for me, I filter my comments. I have certain words that if you use in your comments, it won't show up. Unless maybe you use it in such a way that it's a positive comment. But then TikTok will still filter it because that's the word that I put. So if I see it, then I think, okay, this one is okay. I can just approve. If not, I delete. I don't want any issue with anybody. So yeah, I just try to be nice, but sometimes they forget that you're also human.
Human.
Like, how can you tell me that you've seen I'm using rice to cook? You're asking me, please, did you use rice? Then I'll say, oh, I use beans.
You say she's rude. Oh my god.
Mhm. So yeah, social media is very interesting,
Yeah.
but if you're not also
It
careful,
can make you
exactly.
like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So any goals for the future, professionally and then personally?
Let me start from personally. Personally, I want to be fit, like physically fit. Yeah. Then I'll be 35. You say, oh, you look 25. Yeah, that's the goal. But I just like to stay, fit, and I just want to be healthy. Well, that's what I think, because I don't know, anything can also happen to you at any time. I
Right.
don't know, as Muslims, like, it's at the back of your mind. Anything can happen to you at any time. But like I just want to take care of myself and be fit.
Okay.
That's like my personal goals. That's what I want to attain. But then professionally now I use my phone to film. Obviously I would want to upgrade maybe to a professional camera, maybe have a studio, like we have those dreams.
Okay.
So that's where I want to be professionally when it comes to my content creation.
So any coming projects, collaborations that we should expect from you?
Yeah, that's one, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I can share.
Okay.
Because first of all, they've not even scheduled the date, but we are starting to work on it from tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
So what I can say is that you should stay glued to my social media platforms. If you search Khadija Khalid, you see me. I have this nice silhouette logo.
Yeah.
With the duku. Yeah. You should see me, and I'm going to keep all of you updated on such projects.
Okay.
As and when they come up. But there's a food one coming up soon, in this month actually. But because they've not set a date, it's like I don't want to talk about it at the same time. So
we saw wedding photos, so we didn't see them.
this matter.
So they didn't invite the people. Wedding match or TKK.
Yes, please. So please, I'm not married though. I'm not married. It was just a photo shoot. I'm not married.
Oh, that's funny. Congratulations. I said,
cause I went to read the caption again. I'm like, which part of this is saying that I got married? Like, just because you are seeing wedding photos.
Congratulations.
And people started searching for my husband. People were searching for my husband though. I'm like, oh please. No, I'm not married. Boyfriend cry wahala, but
Talking stage she doesn't have.
oh sister, it's sad though.
Okay, guys. So it's a wrap for this session, but today, we have another session with. See, I'm so excited for this session. See, Hadisha, she's very smart. So today we are going to test it.
Yeah.
We move.
Yeah.